Everyone, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, where today we are continuing our Gladiator questline with our level 25 Gladiator quest. If you remember, the story so far in Gladiator is an old member of the guild came back, and Mila is not happy, and he's been just generally kind of causing problems. There's a lot of people trying to assassinate him for some reason. And I don't remember if we know any more details than that. It has been a while, admittedly. Hello there, Mila. What do you got for me today? First Sword Mila has an important mission for you. Satora, I must apologize for my earlier behavior. As First Sword, my duty is not only to foster your growth as a gladiator, but to also protect you from dangers you are not yet ready to face. I did not know that Leavold had become the leader of the Alacran. Had he chosen to bear steel at us, and many more of us would not have returned alive. I need to know why he's turned to a life of crime, and so I've ordered my best men to scour Thanalin for any trace of his whereabouts. Unfortunately, one of them has disappeared. I have strong suspicions that he has been taken prisoner by the Alacran, or worse. If there is any hope of saving him, we must act quickly. I would have you search for our missing comrade. His last report stated that he was tracking the Alacran near the Hammers in western Thanalin. If you go there, you may yet find some clues to his fate. I've been far too reckless in recent days and let too many good gladiators come to harm. Please, Satora, find our missing comrade and bring him home safe. Will do. Alright, so yes, another old acquaintance of theirs has apparently joined the Alacran and been causing problems, and I believe is the one who's been trying to assassinate Mila's old friend. God, I genuinely forgot his name. Listen, it's been months. It has been months. I've forgotten. I'm sorry. If I wanted to, I could just go and read the journals, but, you know what? Let's see what we can see as we're going through. Let's see. It was around level 15 or 20. Let's see. Aldis. Aldis is the friend who's been people have been trying to assassinate, the Alacran especially. And yeah, as we are tracking down information about the assassination attempts, we found out that their old partner Leavold has joined the Alacran and is responsible for a lot of what's going on. Hello there, gladiator friend. Are you alive? You seem alive. It's a trap, sister. Yeah, of course. Of course it's a trap. Alright, let's make sure we've got our iron will up so they don't even consider going after our friend. And let's take care of all of you. And then we can get our friend back to safety and see what they're able to learn. Obviously, the Alacran are in the area, but, hopefully you have a little bit more information than that. Alright, how you doing? That's some fine swordsmanship, Satora. Mila. The First Sword certainly knows how to pick 'em. Even after all these years, I can't quite bring myself to call her that. See, I still remember when her father first brought her to the guild, a wee lass who cried at the sight of naked steel. But to look at her now, you'd swear she was born with a blade in her hand. Not like she had much of a choice but to rise to the occasion, though, with all the trouble Aldis got into 7 years ago. Selfish bastard, he should have never. But enough of my rambling. I'll make my way back to the Ul'dah after a short rest. You go on ahead and tell Mila that I'm fine. Will do. She'll be very glad to hear that. Very good to see that the assassins have been dealt with. We were able to deal with them before anyone else could fall into that trap. God, that's insidious. Injure someone who's supposed to report back, and then wait for whoever checks in to come and kill them as well. Awful and evil. Alright, Mila's gonna be real happy to hear that they're alive, though. Mila, I return with good news. The Alacran have been dealt with, and our friend is alive. Satora, thank the gods you're alright. I heard all about the ambush at the Hammers. Excellent work. You've been invaluable to the guild, and I cannot thank you enough. In fact, I believe you deserve a much-needed rest. Take some time for yourself and return when you've recuperated. But before you go, speak with Lilutsu. I believe she has a message for you. Hey, we're getting leave. Well, that's awfully generous. What do you got for me, Lulutsu? Ah, Satora, the very gladiator I was seeking. Lean closer, for I would not have the others hear my words. Aldis sends his regards and requests you meet him at the Lich Yard in Eastern Thanalin. Naturally, I have not divulged this information to the First Sword. As you may have gathered from their previous interactions, she's still rather upset with him and would likely forbid any further association. Quite understandable, since he was clearly being groomed to become the next guildmaster before that horrible scandal. Ah, they would have made such a lovely couple. God, I want to know what happened. No one's giving me details. Forgive me, this is hardly an appropriate topic of conversation. Anyway, you have my word that the First Sword will not hear of any rendezvous from me. Well, thank you, Lulutsu. Let's go see how Aldis is doing. East Thanalin? Then I will meet you over at Camp Drybone. Alright, made it to Camp Drybone. Let's go ahead and get across here and over into the Church of Saint Adama Landama and figure out what Aldis wants. I'm gonna need some answers because no one has told me anything about what's been happening. Or rather, what has happened. Oh good, and Aldis comes with a duty. Of course he does. Of course he does. Alright, fine, I'll eat some food. Let's see, do we have anything that gives vitality? Here we go, dried plums. Delicious dried plums? Aldis, I need some answers. I like a woman who keeps me waiting and nurtures a sense of anticipation. Oh, okay, please don't. It's been 7 years since Mila's father was laid to rest here. He was mean and stubborn, an old Aldgo through and through. But gods, when he danced with sword in hand, it was pure poetry in motion. Mila's right, there's no way I could know what it was like for her back then, forced to replace her father under such terrible circumstances. And who might you be? Another of Leavold's lackeys? Master Leavold has been most distressed since learning of your return. This is unacceptable. Your master does not deserve your loyalty, kitten. When you've outlived your usefulness, he'll dispose of you like so many others. Believe me, I speak from personal experience. Say what you will, I will not be swayed. She looks awfully determined to kill me. Still, I'm not really in the mood to play. Mind stopping her, Satora? Yeah, I'll do what I can. Oh no, it's a cat fight. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of Zana. Really? You're going to be evaluating my performance? Rude. I'm doing this to protect you so you can just relax. But sure. Be like that. Yeah, I'm not exactly struggling against her, to be honest. She's barely hurting me. She's done nothing to me. What claws? I feel like my gear's too good. You've gotten stronger. Good. I'm glad Mila has a woman like you to rely upon. She's her father's daughter, a leader of men, a true warrior, and an obstinate woman who lets her feelings cloud her judgment. Which is why she needs to be surrounded by dependable people who will give her good counsel and keep her temper in check, now more than ever. Stick by her, she needs you more than she knows. As much as she seems angry, it does seem like she misses him. It does seem like she's covering it up a bit. She needs you, Aldis. You were her friend. Haven't you listened to a word I said? She needs dependable people. In case you haven't noticed, I'm anything but. Touché. I'm only here because of unfinished business. When it's settled, there will be no reason left for me to stay. I owe it to her old man to put an end to this, to give him peace in Thal's realm by making that bastard Leavold finally answer for his crimes. Remember what I said, Satora. Now go. She's probably wondering where you are. Alright, feel like we can piece together most of what happened at this point, but let's get back to Mila. Mila, I'm back. Don't question where I was. I was out resting, you know, like you told me to. You gave me a leave to go rest because of all the hard work I've been doing and all the danger I've been in from those assassins from the Alacran. Definitely, yes. Why are you staring at me like that, Satora? Is something the matter? You're behaving rather oddly. I'm not acting strangely. You're acting strangely. Well, I'm afraid I have no news regarding the Alacran's movements. I remain confident that we'll find them soon, though, so keep your blade sharp. Alright, well, hopefully you'll be able to track them down and put an end to this soon. That might be an improvement. Let me see how it compares to what we have on. I've got Steel's chainmail on. This does give better defense, but I can't equip gear to my head, so I think I'm gonna skip out on that, especially since it's a lower item level as well. Alright then. Our Gladiator level 25 quest is done, so next up we're doing hunting logs. And to start, we're heading off to Southern Thanalin. Alright, immediately upon arriving in Southern Thanalin, we have our first target. We've got Sabotenders to fight. Specifically 4 in total. This ain't gonna be too hard. We're over-specced in gear for the Gladiator quest. I don't think the level 26 enemies are gonna be much of a problem. Or, well, level 26 on the hunting log. Just gotta hunt 4 in total. So, gotta find 1 more. Here we go. Perfect. Now, what can I do? I can do a shield lob. Just yeet my shield right at you. Okay, back up. And down you go. Alright then, next up on the list. Looks like we have targets in Eastern Thanalin. Alright, coming to the far side of Highbridge, we can start to find our next target. We are looking for coordinates 2422, and I believe we have actually fought these enemies before. Past the Furbles down here. If we take a look around, we should have, here we go, Kikirin Roadrunners. We need to fight 4 of them in total. Alright, Kikirin, it's time for you to perish. Yeah, I believe we fought these before. We stumbled right through an Amalja camp, if I remember correctly. That was a bit awkward. But hey, at least we got some Twin Adder hunting log done out of that. Alright, there's 2. Our last 2. Oh my god, there's so many. We have our pick. We have our pick of who to murder. Lovely. Alright, 1 more to go. Alright, and with that, our next target's going to be in the South Shroud, so I will meet you up there. Alright, we have 2 targets here in the South Shroud, just to the southeast of Quarry Mill. We're going to be heading to the Goblin's Meat and then Taker's Rot. Our first target down here is going to be 4 Goblin Thugs. So we're going to need to watch out for their bombs, but that shouldn't be too bad. They telegraph it very, very nicely for us. Alright, come after me, Goblin Thugs, I dare you. Also, in a recent patch, in patch 6.3, they actually changed up how the taking stances work slightly. Oh, so very slightly. Specifically, they made it so that instead of having one ability, which is a toggle, for your tank stance being on or off, they now made it so that when you have your tank stance on, your tank stance ability is replaced with release tank stance. Which I'm pretty sure they mostly did just so they could have a second icon to make it more obvious to new players, hey, it's already on, you don't need to turn it on again. Please don't accidentally turn it off. Which seems redundant because we do have a nice tank stance indicator on our HUD right to the right of my hotbars, but whatever. It is a nice little additional feature. And now there's literally no excuse for players to not pay attention and not notice that they have their tank stance on already. Okay, our goblin thugs are dead. Next up on the list is 4 Quarrel Cutters. Oh no, oh dear, oh god. Okay, they're all mad at me. And since I am a tank, I don't have self-heal. Lovely. Okay, all of you come over here. Please surround me, because if you surround me, I can hit you much more effectively with my Total Eclipse. Cutters down. Oh, I hope we can make it to that next mitigation. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Did not mean to let go and go to provoke. That was a mistake. Okay, down to 2. Down to none. Okay, thank goodness. Ooh, that was cutting it close. That was cutting it quite close, but we're good. We're golden. Okay, let's wait till we're about. Fine. We'll fight now. Alright, there's 2 of the 4. I'll wait till I hit, let's say, 800 health. Or you can come in a little bit earlier than I would have liked. God, really? This sucks. This really sucks. Please, Quarrel Claws, chill. Oh good, and they're both archers, so they're not going to even attempt to come close to me. Okay, running. Very much running. Okay, now we're gonna wait very far away until I am fully healed. And we should be ready. Give it 2 more seconds. And good. That's good enough. Alright, let's cut through these hunters. And find ourselves some more Quarrel Claw Cutters. We just need 2 more, I believe it was. God, they are loading me up with that poison. I really wish I was in a party with a healer right now who had a Suna. That would be nice. Oh, perfect. The 2 Quarrel Claws we need to hunt are hanging out together. Okay, I'm gonna wait until that Rampart wears off, and then I'll use Reprisal. Oh god, they stunned me, of course. 4, 3, 2, 1, and Reprisal. And there we go. Hunting log for them is done. With the Quarrel Claw Cutters out of the way, our next destination is going to be, Eastern Lenosia, once again. Alright, well, we have been to Eastern Lenosia plenty of times for hunting logs. We've never been in there in the main story, so to be safe, I'm going to go ahead and show you the route to get there. So from the Red Rooster Stead area in Lower Lenosia, we're just going to follow the path up along the coast by the Great Fleet, and we're going to take the eastern entrance to Eastern Lenosia, not the western entrance. We got to take the eastern, and I will show you why once we get in there. But for now, a beautiful sunrise here on the Vilbrin coast. Alright, and welcome to Eastern Lenosia, where if we had taken the western path, we'd be on this half of the map, which does not have easy access over to where we need to be. Meanwhile, the Apkalus we're hunting for our hunting log, we need 4 of them, are right here, so there is no reason not to take the Eastern Path. Alright, let's take care of 2 of you at once. Actually, I think it's a little more efficient since we only have 2 enemies to go one at a time. It's when you get to 3 or more enemies that AoEs become more effective. Okay, let's see. We've got a bunch more Apkalu down here, so this will be perfect for hunting. Hello? 2 of you together. Perfect. Just what I needed. And it looks like we are just about to hit level 30 on Gladiator, which will be nice. It'll be the first class to hit level 30. Well, first combat class, rather. Ow, so close, but not quite. But we are not done with our hunting log for today yet. There is still one more target we need to hunt, and for that, I'm going to meet you over in Upper Lenosia. As we get there from Aleport, I believe. Alright, we've made it to the Oakwood in Upper Lenosia, which we have been to a few times before for the main story, as well as for a few of our class quests. But we're not going to be stopping here. We're going to be heading up north and into a new area, Outer Lenosia. The last region of Lenosia we have not yet visited. It's going to be a little while before we go there in the main story. Actually, hold on, I don't think we even go here in the main story. At least not for a long time. The first time I remember us going to Outer Lenosia in the main story is until, like, patch 3.2, I think? Around then. Pretty late, like, well after we finish up, Heavensward. Alright, but arriving here in Outer Lenosia, we've got some Terox to hunt. And Terox are actually the source of some struggles I had with Culinarian because I need to get their eggs, but they are so far out here. I didn't want to come up and deal with this in a Culinarian episode. But we got a Puck egg and we need to hunt 3 of them in total. So thankfully, with those Puck eggs, we should be able to finish up the recipes we missed in Culinarian next time we do that. Or at the very least, I won't feel bad about coming out here to grind for those eggs. Alright, Highland Condor, let's not do this. Oh god, you're level 34, that's an issue. Okay, well, if we can cut through you, then we can have a chance to go look for some more. Oh, I see them back there. We just walked right past them. Got it. Alright, down goes the Condor. Hello there, Terox. I need to hunt just 1 more of you, because we need 3 in total. Alright, there we are. The Terox are dealt with, and our hunting log is complete. This also means, yeah, no, Gladiator is the first class to hit level 30, and we're already halfway through level 30. Nice. So then, with that out of the way, next time on Final Fantasy XIV, we're going to be heading back to Quarrymill to continue the main story. We've done a lot to help the little Alamegans there. Hopefully we'll be able to help get them on the road to getting to Little Alamigo itself. I will see everyone next time for that.